Gimme.
So I have a lot of gripes with GameStop over the years.
Yeah.
Right? So my main one was every time you check the store locator, oh, this one has this, physical game,
They don't
Good
even
luck.
be looking for it sometimes.
So I go to the store. Nah, we don't got the new one. But we got this used one that doesn't have cover art. The box is all chewed up. It's all jacked up for $2 less. Do you want to buy that one? No. No, I do not want it. Tell me where I can find a new one. So next, now you go to the store. Nah, we got this chewed up copy, or we can sell you a digital copy. Same thing as a new copy. So that's going to be
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of digital.
I hated going in and just like, the used game is there and I'm looking for it and it's like this shitty like printout copy of the
fake
cover
box.
for it.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah,
I want
dude.
the actual
I want
box.
the
Like
real
I
Just
don't
the
want
text
this
on
like
the
secondary
Halo
joint.
2.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
hate that.
This
I'm
is
sitting
garbage,
here searching
dude.
for the actual cover
This
art.
is
Like, come on, give me
garbage.
that.
I hate that, dude.
Yeah.
Like, what I would have to do is, because I would do like the 2 for 3, get 2 games, get a third one free.
Yeah.
And then they would tell you, oh, no, take this box. You could go to any other GameStop and swap out, the cover art. And then
I'd never do that shit.
And I would be hunting for the cover art, going to 5
You
stores.
did that, bro?
I do that.
Wow.
because
and
you
it's a
want
mission.
the game and it's
And they can't
full-
find it, huh?
It's a struggle. It's very hard to get the original bugs. But anyways, now they're going to either sell you a chewed up copy with no cover art or sell
Picture
you
that
digital.
digital version.
So so at least it's a little better. You have an option, but we already had that option without, now we wasted our gas money and we paid extra for the digital copy.
Yeah.
So that's one gripe I have. But sorry, I lost my train of thought. But I am happy that they are modernizing. I think that it'll result in the customer getting a better experience for, both people who are PlayStation fans and Xbox fans. So it's a win for everybody. How it affects, their day-to-day,
Operations and stuff.
Day-to-day, how it affects their recommendations. I mean, I never personally asked them for recommendations, so it's not going to affect me.
I used to go to the game stores and ask, like, what'd you think about this?
Dude,
game
I
and
see a
stuff
lot
like
of
that. But
people
then I realized
asking,
that
though.
People don't.
Yes.
I mean, we do this every week. Like, we look at everything. We know we know what we want. Like, and we do the research ourselves because we're gamers.
Yeah.
But there's lots of people who do.
So that was my only worry is, little Timmy's mom comes in here and asks for recommendation. I want her to, like, get the best recommendation. I don't want her to have to get a recommendation that's affecting their wallet, their metrics, their numbers. That's
Of course,
BS. So
dude. Of course.
hopefully they add a Surface Pro that lets them search Google.com, Metacritic, so the mom can go on the website and do it for herself. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys, like, side note, have you guys talked to anybody about a recommendation? Like, you guys recommended something for them when they asked you about a game system or whatever, like for this new next gen one?
Oh,
For the new
I mean, I've made videos like buyer's guides. What I think. But
you
why?
never talked to somebody like in person?
Not
and
in
just, like, recommend
person.
it?
People have
No.
asked me, what am I going to get? And I tell them both.
Uh-huh.
So I think that kind of fizzles it out.
Right.
Because most people expect you to say one or the other. But, I mean, I would like them both. I want them both, and I'm going to get them both. So I think that kind of stops that, thing.
That debate.
Yeah. Because they're like, what, you're getting an Xbox? Ah, man, the PlayStation 5, But when you say you're getting both, they're like, oh, cool. Well, are you excited for this? Are you excited for that?
Yeah, I've been asked like a couple of times
What's your
by some of my
general
family
response?
members and friends, like, what are they, what do I think, they should get or whatever, like which one's better. And I've recommended the Xbox a little bit more than I have the PS5, and only for the reason because like those people are getting it for their kids, and their kids are kind of young or whatever. And, I'm just like, okay, well, if they really only play like one game, like Fortnite, like why would you go and get a PS5? You know what I mean? Where you have to buy like all of these games, like just get them an Xbox, you know what I mean? And if you're willing to pay for the Game Pass, they have like a whole bunch of games. You don't have to buy anything really. Like they're going to play Fortnite and then they'll play whatever else is on Game Pass, and then, and they'll have fun. And you just spend the, the $100 and was it $50 a year or something like that, and you're golden. Maybe every now and again
They'll
you
never
gotta
have to
another game,
take them to GameStop to buy anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's easy. But if they're like really into games and they really like to play a lot of games, then you might want to get, that PlayStation 5 just for their exclusives. But again, if they're just like the majority of kids in my family, like damn near all my nephews, they'll play a game for like 5 minutes, and then they're trying to play a different game. Like they want to play my whole damn library while they're at my house, and it's like, dude, I don't want to be swapping games out like every 5. Just play this one.
Mhm.
Like you didn't even enjoy it long enough. You know what I mean? Like my nephew was over here like 2 weeks ago, and he was playing like Spellbreaker, and then he would hop from Spellbreaker to Fall Guys. He would play Fall Guys for a minute, then he would go hop on Lego's Adventures, and then he'd be back on Spellbreaker to play Spellbreaker some more. He would get frustrated or play like one mission or something like that, one round, and then he would go back to Fall Guys. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, just spend like an hour or two in Fall Guys and like keep getting better at Fall Guys, or go to. But he like swaps back so much.
So it's like channel surfing, but for games.
Exactly.
Dude, that's a whole new way of playing games.
And if
when we were young, we played one game.
Couldn't do
yeah,
that.
that's
hours.
it. You got that one game and you drill like 20 hours solid into that one game.
Yeah.
And for you to pull that game out was like, oh, you must be done with it then.
Completely
like, I never
done,
took
though.
a game
Like,
out of my console
completely
until I
done.
was like done with it. Yeah, it just stayed in there. So
Yeah.
it's just weird to see them go through like so many games within a short time period. It kind of like, I get offended for the developers. Like, bro, you didn't even play my game long enough to like switch to another
It's that
one.
attention
Like, give us some
deficit,
time,
man.
you
It's
know?
that new age attention deficit, dude.
Yeah, so it's just funny, but like for something like that, like Game Pass for you. Play all the different games you want.
I love you, me.